I'd like to welcome all you Trans World web surfers. This is our 2007 YZ250F intro. We've focused on 3 key points for this bike: is improved performance, lightweight, and better handling. With the engine, we did a little bit different muffler with the longer end tip for the new 99 dB sound, the AMA requirement. And last year we had a little bit of rough running up high. We've cured that, and we've actually gained more high-end performance. We've taken the engine and we've rotated it more upward. We had great success with that with the YZ450, and now the cylinder is more upright, which centralizes the weight mass. Again, just makes the handling of the bike much better, more of a lightweight feeling.
The motor on the bike is great too. I've ridden pretty much all the other 250Fs and it compares pretty well with all of them. I haven't ridden them back to back yet, but overall I'd say it's a really good motor.
In the handling category, we've done the same thing that we did with the 450 for 07. We've added 1.5 millimeters length to the rear shock. That again puts a little bit more load on the front wheel and improves that handling. It changes the angle of the front end, which gives it a little bit lighter steering feeling. That combined with the lighter weight forged top clamp and all the weight reduction in the brake system, it really gives for a lighter handling feeling. You really need to ride this back to back to an 06 to appreciate the lightweight feeling this bike has.
Yamaha changed a lot on this bike from last year. It looks the same, but they've mainly focused on getting the bike to turn a lot better than last year's bike. There was a lot of complaints about it pushing in the turns and just not being agile enough or quick enough in the turns. They changed the head angle a little bit so that it would dive into the turns better, and lengthen the shock to keep more weight on the front end. And overall I can tell a pretty big difference from last year's bike. It definitely handles better. It still handles great down straightaways. There's this long whoop section out there that it's a lot of fun. You can just keep it pinned and go straight. It doesn't swap or anything like that.
A lot of these things were to reduce weight. We've taken over 3 pounds off of this YZ250F for 07. We've got the wave style rotors, again reducing weight and increasing brake performance. We've taken the Pro Taper style handlebar and we've raised it up 8 millimeters. We had some guys for the 06 model feel a little bit cramped, so we've raised that handlebar up just to give you a little bit more room.
They changed the bars on the bike last year. They were kind of flat and too low for people, so they changed the bend a little bit, and it helps out a lot. Pro Taper bars too, so that's always good.
Another thing we've done, very similar to the 07 450, we added some bracing to the radiators. You know, last year, 06, we made a whole new lightweight radiator. We had some concerns of guys, some small tip overs and crashes, so we've added some bracing, and there's some side impact bracing, so it'll really help the longevity of the radiator.
So pretty much came away pretty happy and impressed with the YZ250F.